updated my information there. I started the application LLC. I just, me, I wanted to be able to do that electronically.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, absolutely. With North Carolina, and it'll be done probably within 3 or 4 days. They'll
Right. So I'm gonna have that, done by the week out. I'll have that, you know, already established. So, what I'm actually doing is trying to make everything on each, on the LLC, on the EIN, on the Johnny Graphic match, so that
yes.
there's nothing that's, that they'll look at and say, okay, well, she got this and that, and then she got this and something else, So that's what I've been working on,
Good.
getting everything, to match up.
That's
So,
good. Okay,
and
right.
I started a trust. I did that as well. So now how I'm gonna get that maneuvered because I'm not as experienced with uh, trust, but I'm quite sure my baby he's gonna go on there and find out what it is that we need to do, and with your assistance as well, how to incorporate the business into the trust.
That girl, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you. It's like a mama. You've been on it. But
Yeah,
what I'm gonna give to you, and just only I'm gonna just tell you these things so you can text me to remind me, so that when I'm in my quiet hour, I'll make sure I email it to you. I'm gonna give you
okay.
what I call the 20 steps of building business credit. The reason why I want to give that to you is the way that you're thinking right now. It's these little things that when the lender or the contractor or the credit company is looking, that if they don't match, then that becomes a problem, and they don't tell you that, oh, your address showed, maybe you did the corporation a few years ago, and now the address for that and a bill you just sent in for the bank don't match, and you might
Right.
not think it's something that's important, but it is important. And so what I want to do is I want to give you that checklist so that you'll have it, so in your mind it's those things. LLC, did you register the phone, the phone number on 411? Did you do, do you have a basic website? So at least you have a goal that when you put up your business storefront, your digital property online, and these individuals start looking for you, everything looks good. And so
Mhm.
I'm gonna give that to you, so you'll have a little checklist on the side and say, okay, let me explore this. But the three things that you did that was most important, and like I said, you can do your LLC. It only takes a few minutes, and it's gonna cost you probably about 120, $10, something,
Yeah,
$25.
25.
Yeah, that's good. And they gonna do it within a couple days and send you the electronic version of it. Here's the other thing I want you to do. Do you have a specific, just for now, do you have a specific email associated with your LLC?
Yeah, I do, but I know even with that, which I probably need to go and do that first, maybe, is to get me a business email. One that's not Google or Yahoo or any of those.
Absolutely. Now I'm good and I'm bad with that. This is what I'm going to say. I love Google because it's going to give you, for now, a automation type of system where things that you don't know that's in the background, and when I start showing y'all some of those tools, like having access to Word and Excel and all of these different things, they're in the Google Drive. Google do have a professional email that they will convert you into. I have some issues, not big with it, but they do have that. But when you buy your domain name, you're going to also get an opportunity to have, you know, XYZ Trucking Company.com. And then we could create support info, you know, whatever HR, whatever the different handlers would be as we set up your infrastructure. So, but for right now, just to kind of keep certain things going into one email, you can go ahead and just create a new Gmail account, LLC, your whatever your LLC is.com. And we're going to use both of them for different things. The reason why you want to do the Gmail is that you're going to automatically be able to is going to connect you to a YouTube channel. You're going to have a drive. Even initially, you can have the Google Voice phone number before you have to start really spending money. We could talk about that. The Google Voice number will allow you to convert that into a business phone number. I have some other tools I want to share before we go there, but at least just having a Gmail account, you can start keeping everything separate from your personal, so that if you apply for something, it's going in that email.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did get the BB about sorry for that.
Which
Yeah, but it's again, it's a Gmail email.
Yeah, no, but Gmail got a business email that you can get .com. So, but you gotta get your .com name first. You gotta register the LLC, whatever your name is. What's the trucking company name? I want to call it into existence.
It's BB.Boss Harvey LLC.
BB Boss Harvey.
BB and Boss Harvey.
Okay, and okay.com. Okay, so maybe we gonna call it bossharvey.com. That would be your domain name, right? Bossharvey.com. Even though it's BBLC, it doesn't have to be your .com name, doesn't have to be the LLC that long. We want to make it catchy so that people will remember. So it'll be like bossharvey.com, bossharvey.com, or bossharveytrucking.com. So people know exactly what it is that you do or what industry that you're in. So that would be it. So, okay, so now we dreaming. We bossharvey.com. So that's what it would be. So it'll be, once you get the .com and we register that name under Namecheap or GoDaddy or one of these different companies, then they'll give you an opportunity to get private mail with them. And then you'll have a email account if you decide that you don't want to upgrade to the Google side.
Right. Okay. Awesome. Mm-hmm.
So that's easy. And so right now, if your next step is to get the LLC, I say go ahead and just create the new email account so you can start keeping all that stuff separate. And then you can register with the Secretary of State over there. When you register your business, they'll send it to that email, and then you can download your documents into your drive. And now you're keeping everything electronic.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that's Boss Harvey Enterprise. Boss Harvey Enterprise. That's right. So good. So you Boss Harvey. transportation.com. Transportation and logistics. That's what God just told me to tell you. Transportation and logistics. And logistics. Because I want to send you the 20 steps to building business credit. I'm just gonna say really the 20 steps for building a successful business. Now I'm gonna change it up. If you don't have these things in place, you want to be in position to get credit. You want to be in position to get a loan. You want to be in a position to get a contract, or you want to be in a position to get a request for a proposal. Because see, you might just be moving products, but if you don't have the trade line to sit for 30 days until you get paid, you just missed out on an opportunity.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, yes. Remind me. Send it to me. And I just found my drive the other day. Live Life Claim. Live Life Claim.
We all got to do that.
Yes, and that's what tomorrow's conference is gonna be about. It's gonna be about the Live Life Claim. It's gonna be about getting the UK king to sign off on our genealogy documentation and so forth. And it's about us deciding, do we want to be a part of somebody else's nation or do we want to start our own? Either way, I know what God has already told me that we got to do, and it's going to take a community. We can't do it by ourselves. And if there's people already established, then we just want to go and learn.
Just saying something that just caught my attention. It's something that really needs to be looked at. Because, when you think about a nation, right?
Yes.
Our nation is so subdivided by so many different avenues that you could never pin down exactly what nation it belongs to. But then you said whether we need to pick a nation or create our own, that might be the avenue we need to go to, which is to create our own nation that is not tied to anything that's going on, because the United States controls all these things.
Yeah, I understand, and I had that philosophy too, but they owe us, they owe us. And so we got to get paid some way to get to start something new. They owe us. And the whole global world is waiting for the rightful owners of this land to rise up, because they owe us too. They already know their mother was going to be born at some point. They know this to be true. And it's just a matter of time for it to get to the news. Hello? I've been talking to myself. I've been talking to myself. I said, wait a minute, it's right.
Yeah, I mess around and try to turn it up, hung it up. You said something about.
I said, well, I know, but they owe us, They owe us the land back, the land rights, the patents, the electricity, the utilities. I just wrote it down before y'all called us. The land, air, and sea. They owe us. So how we gonna start over? And that's why even in the beginning, and I want y'all to be really praying. I used to first think that, they owed us black people, colored people, right? But God told me, or the universe say, everybody on the planet deserves a fair shot, you know, because some of us are acting ignorant. We don't know no better, right? So we acting ignorant. We don't know any better, that there's better waiting for us to claim it, right? And so where we going, everybody gets a free shot. And I don't know what that looks like. But I know the rightful people, the godly people, the one that's taking their jobs responsible here to cultivate themselves so that they can bring something of value to the world. There's white people that's doing that too, you know. There's Indians. There's blacks. We got a whole lot of us blacks that are more ignorant than some others, you know. But I think that if you got life, because as I travel these streets, I talk to everybody and they tired. I said I'm calling for a revolution or a revelation that I'm God. And they say, either one, I'm behind you, sister, because we need that. And so some people are just was able to take advantage out of ignorance. Do they not deserve, you know, a fair shot in the new world of peace? I don't know. How are we going to take over and it's going to be friendly peace fire? You know, the least amount of casualties is possible. But we know that some people will not make it because it ain't for the weary. It's for the wild.
There you go.
That's for the old.
The wild. You gotta be wild, you know. And you gotta be wild. You gotta just show people what you made of. You can't talk,
Yup.
you know, because I don't think we can continue to keep separating us. That's how they conquered us through separation, through race wars, through colonization. And they made one group superior than another group. Well, I'm here to group us all back together with me being the nucleus.
Right. Yeah. That's right.
Because I think it's good and bad in all of us. But I think at the core, we all good. Just bad, just bad things have happened to some of us that makes us act out and make us be defensive or feel like we got to take advantage because somebody took from us or somebody took our self-esteem. Somebody robbed us of, you know, our rights. You know, all of us are really walking around in a state of dismay because who we are has not been allowed to be expressed with the knowledge that we've been told about who we are. And unless you bold enough to open up that door and look at the man in the mirror, you walking around with a false sense of identity about who you think you are. So all we got time right now is for the real. All the real people show up. And that means you got to ask yourself, well, what is real?